Hi, Dr. Marcia here, and today we're going to talk about letting go of perfectionism. Are you someone who gets caught up in that kind of problem? Do you do something and then afterwards you beat yourself up because you think you should have done better? Does this relentless pursuit of perfection make it harder for you to get things done because you become paralyzed worrying that nothing will ever be good enough? I want to explain what's happening to you. There's this nasty bully in your head that I call the inner critic. This voice is constantly harping on you, telling you that you don't measure up and that you'll never be okay. But this voice is a liar and a jerk, and you need to stop listening to it. This voice comes from taking in all the negative messages that you've heard as a child. If any of your parents, teachers, or coaches were in the habit of telling you that you weren't good enough, these messages penetrate your psyche and become internalized as the inner critic. The inner critic can be a nuisance or a real monster, depending on the types of messages you heard when you were growing up. If you've got a particularly nasty voice in your head telling you that you're constantly doing wrong or that you're inadequate, it can be incredibly overwhelming because this voice sounds like it's your own thoughts. What you need to understand is that this voice isn't yourself. It's someone else's voice playing like a tape loop in your head. You can erase this tape and start again with self-compassion, self-acceptance, self-forgiveness, and self-understanding. The secret to success is believing in yourself. When you silence this voice of negativity and perfectionism, you build confidence, and then you can start fulfilling your true potential. When you get that inner critic to just shut up, you can see that being good enough is good enough, and that perfection is not only impossible, but unnecessary. Nobody who's reasonable wants perfection. Reasonable people want you to just do your best. And as long as you're doing your best, you can be good enough. And being good enough will always be good enough, no matter what any inner bully or outer bully in the world tries to tell you.